SmackDown update. Sammy Zayn defeats Big E by countout by outsmarting Big E by going under the ring. And I'm using the referee as a distraction to pretty much win the match by countout. I'm not really feeling Sammy Zayn, man. I don't really feel this whole heel gimmick. I feel like it's been too long with the whole heel gimmick. He's been in and out with injuries. And honestly, I just think that Big E's the dude he should be putting the rocket to right now. You know, he should be Intercontinental Champion. If you're WWE, you're really dropping the ball by having him have these non-title matches to eventually have a match in the future for the belt. Big E's really the rocket right now. The fans love him. He has to do theme music. He's solo. He doesn't have to do day with him. And the fact of the matter is, the guys are really dropping the ball. You're really dropping the ball right now by not putting the push behind him as an Intercontinental title contender and possibly champion. He could easily be a WWE champion one day, but you know, we'll see where Vince's head's gonna go. But honestly, man, listen, I got nothing against Sami Zayn as an in-ring performer. I think when he was El Generico back in the Indies, I think he was great. I'm just not really big on him being a heel. I just don't see heel. Like, you know, when I think of heels, I think of Bubba Ray Dudley, or Bully Ray, depending on what company he was working for. Bubba Ray knew how to get the heat. He knew how to get the fans to hate him, and you legitimately hated him. You just legitimately hated him. Like, he was the guy that played a heel perfectly. I really don't see where you could look at. I really don't see how you could look at Sami Zayn and see heel. I think Vince doesn't really have a good respect for him. He doesn't really respect what he brings to the table. He never really believed in the face run. The fans loved his music. The fans loved Sami Zayn when he was a face. But instead of just pushing him to the moon, they had him job and constantly job out. So, listen, this is a reason why I'm not really too big on this company. I feel like, no, it's not listen, it's not to give the fans everything they want, because, you know, there's due process. But there's a lot of politicking in this company. Unlike AEW, which is more organic, it's just way more organic, and all the other promotions, I feel like WWE is way too built on tradition and way too built on this who's going to get the push and who Vince likes. Vince likes to run his show based on who he sees as champion. And I'm sorry, that might have worked in 1998 during the Attitude Era. It might have worked through Hulkamania. But in 2020, going into 21, fans hate that. And the fans are the main consumers. Now, there's some loyal WWE fans, and I get it. They're always going to be loyal to WWE. I'm not loyal to WWE. Yes, I'm from Connecticut, but they're from the rich part of Connecticut with Stamford down 45, 50 minutes away from me. That said, they're millionaires. I really don't care less. I could really care less. All I'm saying is that Vince continuously drops the ball with talent. He doesn't seem to know when to put his ego away and step aside, which always makes me kind of wonder. Yes, I know they're the show that everybody always wanted to be a part of, but why do you keep going to that company if you know they're not going to push you and they're not going to respect your push? Big E should have been a champion before Kofi. I like Kofi, but I think Big E was a more sellable champion. I think his run would have been way more of a better championship run. I think McIntyre should have got his belt sooner. I think McIntyre should have been pushed as a face the minute he walked right back in that company. All right? I think Roman Reigns should have been a heel, and I know everybody known to a man, especially now, see the work he's put in. He should have been a heel from jump. This man would have been the biggest star in the company had you would have made him a heel. And Vince constantly goes against logic when it comes to this type of stuff. So It's what it is, man. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep you updated. I might not get every match tonight, but Reigns is about to come out, and I think probably, have a promo. So stay tuned. Peace.